Hello everyone. You can create agents in Copilot Studio. You can also create agents in Microsoft 365 Copilot. Do you know that Microsoft 365 Copilot also include various pre-built agents? This video covers Researcher, Analyst, App Builder, and Workflow Agent with hands-on demonstration, and in last we will compare all these agents. Try the built-in agents to save time and only make your own agents if none of them meets your business needs. Let's start our demonstrations. Researcher Agent. In case Researcher Agent is not available to you, you can check for access. Open Copilot Agents and check for access. In our case, it is for all users. Also go to Integrated Apps and check for the deployment of Researcher. We have already deployed this, otherwise you have to deploy it. All these settings are done here from admin. From end user perspective, you have to go to get agents built by Microsoft. You can see researcher over here. Click on this one and open this. Please notice Frontier in front of researcher. So what is this Frontier? The Copilot Frontier program offer early access to latest AI features for Microsoft 365 Copilot users. There's also possibility when you open researcher, you might get an error that you don't have access for this. In that case, wait for a few minutes and relaunch this. Before we talk about researcher, let us understand what is deep search. Deep search uses OpenAI O3 reasoning model to collect and analyze information, creating detailed reports with precise citations on complex topics. Let's start our demo here. On this screen, you can see there are a few starter prompts from which you can get an idea what kind of research you can do. But in our case, we have our own business scenario that we're going to try out. You can also add content from your graph. Let's start research. Based on our prompt, agent might ask us clarifying questions to ensure final output align with our expectations. You notice that we got 4 questions. It is our choice to answer them or not. Let's respond to Copilot Researcher based on questions. So we can respond to follow-up questions and let's start the research. You notice that starting to pull together relevant sources. Click on this icon. You can see that what's happening behind the scene. Researcher is the reasoning agent that helps you tackle complex multi-step research at work, delivering insights with greater quality and accuracy. Researchers navigate and reason over enterprise work data such as emails, chats, meeting recordings, documents, as well as information from the web. It breaks the problem into subtasks and begin an iterative loop of reason, retrieve, review for each subtask. You can see the chain of thought based iterative reasoning. As I mentioned earlier, researchers navigate and reason over your enterprise data as well as web. You can also enhance the capabilities by integrating third-party data through connectors such as Salesforce and ServiceNow. It can also pull data from other agents. Please notice the speed of the researcher. Researcher is slower than Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. So you get the answers in minutes, not in seconds. But researcher is very precise and answers are very thoughtful. So actually it saves many hours of your time. Now it's preparing detailed report for us. You can see that our output report is ready. Researchers generate personalized results by using the enterprise knowledge graph, integrating user and organizational context. Please notice that researcher took around 10 minutes to prepare this report, but this report is quite precise, and you can also notice the citations. See all the citations. Based on report, you can ask follow-up questions. You can share with other team members with the help of pages. If you prepare this kind of report manually, it may take you many weeks, but with help of researcher, you can do in few minutes. So try researcher as per your business case. Analyst Agent in Microsoft 365 Copilot. Assume you need insights from multiple Excel files and documents like CSV and TSV files. Without data wrangling skills, you may waste a lot of time or miss many insights. You are aware that Python coding help you quickly extract key information. So what if you are not a data scientist and not aware of the code? Microsoft Analyst assists you here. It is powered by reasoning and accessible to all, even you are not a data scientist or a coder. It functions as a virtual data scientist for you. So you can see Analyst Agent over here. Click on Get Agents, built by Microsoft. You can see Analyst Agent here. On Analyst Agent screen, you can see some starter prompts. You can use these prompts or you can write your own prompts as per your business use case. Let me take this one. What are some quick insights about data from files? As I mentioned, we can use diversified kind of files like Excel files, TSV, CSV, PPT, and doc. In this demonstration, I'm going to use two files. So one is CSV file, other is Excel file. Let me show you first what these files contain. In Excel file, we have sales data of various salesperson for different products and different countries. On the other hand, in CSV file, we have salesperson name, age and gender. Let's come back to Analyst Agent and see how it works. Please notice the Python code it's generating behind the scene. The analyst model built on OpenAI O3 chain of thought architecture. It solves problem by mimicking human analytical thinking. Model can generate and execute code at each step, enhancing incremental information gathering, hypothesis building, error correction, and recovery. So we got the output. At last you can see message, would you like visualization of these insights? Let's try this one. Please notice that gender information is available in CSV file and sales information available in the Excel file. Analysts take time to revert back to us since it is a deep reasoning agent. Now we can see the output and we can further refine output as per our requirement. For example, break down further region wise. Let's try some complex map. For example, heat map please. So you notice that we can have advanced data analysis with the help of Analyst even you are not a data scientist or a coder of Python. If you want to present this output to your team or your senior, you can also prepare PPT from this output. For example, so PPT is ready, which you can modify further as per your requirement. So I trust you able to understand the benefits of Analyst Agent. App Builder is an agent of Microsoft 365 Copilot that lets you create interactive apps without any coding skills. Let's see things in action. Choose App Builder Agent from left navigation. It is only available if you have Microsoft 365 Copilot license and your admin has enabled it. Admins can enable this from Microsoft 365 Admin Center. In our organization, it is already enabled. Let's play with App Builder Agent. Notice that App Builder Agent is powered by GPT-5, which is required for its core functionality. There are many ready-made prompts which you can try, but we are trying our own prompt, which is build an app named Budget Tracker to track only expenses like item name, amount, category. Show a list of all items and also want to see a donut chart for amount based on the category. You can notice that you can describe your required app in natural language and get the output. It is great when you want prototype ideas quickly. Let's see the output and how it works. As app builder use GPT-5, it takes a couple of minutes to create the app. Our app is ready now and we can see that our app developed by app builder is exactly what we mentioned in our natural language prompt. We can see list, we can see donut chart. Let's add an expense. We can see that a new item is added in the list. Please notice SharePoint list as all the data of the app is stored in the SharePoint sites, which is created by app itself. And we can see that all the items are in expenses list here. Let's add a new field, date field, in the application. So now we got the date field in our application. You may experience blank screen, errors or malfunctioning app features. If something is not working, you can again place request in the prompt box to get it rectified. Sometime to get the desired output, we have to execute different prompts. You can also share the app with other people in organization who have Microsoft 365 Copilot license. Here you can see all the apps and you can also play, edit, share or delete application from this home screen. We just created an application from scratch by only defining a natural language prompt. Now let's try one more app based on data and structure of an Excel file. This is our Excel file, 20 rows and 3 columns. And now we are going to create an application based on this structure and data. Build an app for data entry and listing of data. So our app is ready based on the structure and data of the Excel file. You can see all the records here. Let's add a new record. We can see that new record is added into list. Let's go to Excel, but this record is not available here. Let's go to SharePoint list of this application. We can see that what newly entered record is available in this list. As I already mentioned that all data of application is stored in the SharePoint list and not in the Excel. So far we have learned how to create an application using App Builder by using natural language prompts from scratch or based on Excel file format. There are also some limitations as of now which may eliminate in coming months. These are: app names are fixed after creation, external APIs are not supported, generated code is not editable, third-party cookies must be enabled, SharePoint sites are managed separately. Even you delete the app, it does not delete SharePoint site. That must be deleted manually. Workflows is an agent that automates tasks like sending emails and reminders, managing calendars, and sharing team updates using natural language. Just describe your task in natural language and it creates a workflow for you. Please note that Workflows agent is only available in Microsoft 365 Copilot. If you have only web option, means you have free Microsoft Copilot. If you have work tab, it means you have Microsoft 365 Copilot, which is paid one. You will see workflows agent here. So how it works basically, just write anything in natural language and your workflow is ready. Let's use one of this prompt, modify a little bit and run the agent. So based on prompt, workflow agent creating flow for us, setting up trigger, acting on emails, using AI prompt for the action. It also made required connections. Let me save this one. Let's test this flow now. Let me do it manually now, testing purpose. You can see the things happening in background. And we got the output on our Teams chat. You can see that without writing any code or designing any flow, we are able to create a flow for us with the help of workflow agent. Let's see one more example which involves SharePoint. So I have this finance list in my SharePoint and I have to work with this list with the help of flows. Let me create new flow. Please read finance list from SharePoint and send message to me on Teams every day, maybe 10 a.m. Let's pass on this to flow. So it is able to make connection to SharePoint, Teams and AI actions. Let's save it and test it. Okay, we got the response. You also notice that you can turn off your flows or delete from here. There are some limitations to workflows agent. As of now, you can only connect to Microsoft services like Outlook, Teams, SharePoint Planner. If you want to communicate to non-Microsoft services, still you have to use Power Automate. The workflows agent is built on same infrastructure that powers agent flows in the full Copilot Studio experience. We have observed demonstrations of all the major agents and noted that each serve a unique purpose, target different audience, and is based on a no code approach. Thank you.